Hello ladies and gentlemen, SeKo Starcraft back bringing you some pro replays. I'm pretty sure this is from the... No, I think this is Go4SC2 is what this was. Go4SC2. Just some of the rounds are happening there. It's not the finals or anything funky, but I recognize the names. ColdScars versus Goody. ColdScars I think I've only casted once. His name looked like ColdScars. I think he was playing against Idra. But we have a terran versus terran on a big ass map with cross spawns. So sometimes that means you're in for a very long game. But you can't really lie about that. You can see how long the video is down below. So unless I'm going ×8 speed, which I generally don't do, you can tell about where this is going on. And I find that a bit disappointing. Oh, best of one, yeah, because this is for this is for the Go4SC2 kind of preliminary round robin thing. Ja. This is best of one. Okay, good. I only need one game to kill you. I was just thinking about that the other day. The lady likes watching some of her TV. What are you saying that it's round 2, so therefore not as big of a deal. I'm not German. Actually, I'm German by heritage, but you learned something about me today. Isn't that great? So because it is a best of one, and these guys obviously want to do well, I'm interested to see if they've got anything up their sleeve. Both players seem to be playing fairly standard openings here. No gas for Goody, though. This was gas, really early gas. We might actually see the Reapers, but it's not routed across the map. So I don't think it's going to be Reapers. Let's see if... No, I was about to say, let's see if Goody just does the ballsy cross-spawn scout, just cuz. So, neither of them are going to scout each other right away. It is actually going to be a Reaper. The only reason he's rallying... No, it was... I thought it was Reaper for a second. No, it is just a Marin. And then factory down nice and early, whereas there's a command center for Goody. So Goody's a little bit more comfortable, it seems, in playing into a mid/late game. We might actually be seeing banshees come out here from ColdScars. Just the supply depot wall off. Don't think this SCV is going to get in there. Stopping outside for a moment. Just take smoke. Smoke break. Actually, that was a very effective scout. I mean, from his side of things, I mean, he saw that there was a 2 command center on the high ground and 1 barracks with no add-on. Didn't see any gas or anything. On this side, he gets away, but he didn't see anything that was coming at him. Starport's on the way, so it does look like it's going to be Banshee tech. Marines, Marines, and Marines. We will see if Goody's going to be able to focus on getting that detection out. Generally, you're not going to be jumping into your engineering bay right away in any type of build unless you can understand that there's some sort of pressure coming your way. This is a pretty fast Banshee timing, just about as fast as you can be. Cloak and the Banshee are going to be started. There we go. Almost immediately. Actually had a little bit more gas than he maybe needed at this point, which is an interesting way to look at it. When I'm playing these kind of builds, you generally want to plan it so that you have just the right amount of resources, because if you had less gas, you would have more minerals. That Banshee would run up just a couple seconds sooner. Command center is staying on the high ground. I thought that was going to be another command center for a second, but looks like he's going to get this up, probably get a Viking out. Lots of Marines in place. The bunker is going to allow him to deflect any Banshee pressure at the front. And he's already got himself a missile turret, actually. Oh, I didn't even notice the engineering bay. Look how prepped this guy is. Super prep. And that's actually going to give Goody a huge advantage here. We don't see any command center yet. It's just going to go down in a second for ColdScars. Actually made a second Banshee. So this build is good. But unfortunately, Goody saw all he needed to understand that this was going to be a Banshee play. Viking out. This is such a great standard build. I I really want to crisp this timing up for myself. It's super safe. It doesn't kill you on economy. And it gives you that Viking in position to be able to deal with stuff. Yeah, and that's his Widow Mine at the front, actually. So he might actually scout this Banshee with his command center. Does cloak it immediately, so that may have stopped it from being scouted. Nope, he knows it's over there. Only one kill and it was a Marine. Not the best opening for this here. He's gonna have to run it away, the Vikings after it. Where's the other Banshee? Did I not see it? Maybe I'm just completely missing it here. And you've got to make use of those Banshees. It's not like you can just send them home and sit on them, right? It doesn't do you any good. Having Banshees out on the map is good. I mean, it denies them scouting. They're always, you know, annoying. Not the best scan. His Marines were nowhere near that Banshee when it went down. But he is protecting his missile turret. Whoa, he got it! That's really bad for ColdScars there. That was really poor control. I would expect him to go Hydus. Oh, he's actually going to go Mega Expand. I don't see that very often. This is generally what you do as a Zerg player. If you feel a little vulnerable. If you feel a little weak, kind of get that bucket of ice cream, put on, you know, the Breakfast Club. You feel kind of vulnerable after a bad occasion. And then you also just make extra command centers, right? That's just how you deal with vulnerability as a Starcraft player. I lost another Banshee and all it really did was get down a little bit of damage on Blue Flame. Another command center getting down. That generally tells us, yeah, that it's going to be mech. You don't get Blue Flame and then not go mech in TVT. So Goody will be meching, and it, I believe, yeah, it's bio. And this is important for, I think, you know, amateur players to recognize that it's just now that these extra production facilities are going down. They have just enough production facilities up and they focus on their economy. They don't rush out like 4 barracks and start making units. It doesn't help you out in the long game unless you're planning to attack soon, which wouldn't have worked out. Both these players are very well prepared for that. What you have to do is focus on that economy, and when you're at a certain point, I mean, it's the 10-minute mark, and they're just getting down their extra buildings now. It's very interesting to say, very patient. Good positioning on tanks. Will deal with most things quite well. Oh, it's nice and sparkly. I never noticed the sparkles before. It's beautiful. The nice shimmering electricity, and it's like fireflies floating around, keeping them company. I'll get high some other time. Wow, somebody got mined in the face. It's hilarious. So this actually is going to help ColdScars kind of get back into this. Economy-wise, he's down by 7 workers, but having a 3rd command center in position obviously helps. There was 3 CCs for Goody. He just hasn't moved it over to a base yet. More careful to just move at a nice constant pace. Not worried about cutting any corners at this point. I like that kind of play. We do have an army moving out, a couple of tanks, lots of bio. On this side, mech is a... it's kind of a bad time to unsiege. It's nice to control this area as a meching player. Well, let's see which direction ColdScar goes. He doesn't have enough medevacs here to really go for a crazy drop, and there's nothing down here to siege just yet. A couple of free shots. Oh man, I wouldn't be surprised if he runs the Vikings past and lands them, but that did great. That was a great fight. He killed that barracks, but I mean, that's not really worth his time. He's got a bigger army barreling down towards his base. What's that Marine up to? He's in a rush to get somewhere. Lucky Marine. lots of scans going on at the front here just to see what's going on. Lots of scans. Oh man, this is a really interesting time to get the SCVs. Well, that worked out well. Holy crap. He does have... I thought he had transform mode on these things there. I guess he did not. It just seemed like he had Hellions one moment and then, you know, Hellbats the next. You kidding me? He landed the Viking where he wanted to land the command center. Oh no. That was so crappy. That was unbelievably unfortunate for ColdScars. He dropped the mule right where his command center was going to go down, and then it got sniped. All I had to do was land, and he had all the SCVs to repair it. How crappy was that? Yeah, GG. Not happy. It's a best of one right now. That was a really good, just standard smart game by Goody there, and shows why he's actually, you know, kind of at the pro level there with ColdScars. I only see once in a while in between replays. Great game, TVT, Mech vs. Bio. Hope you guys like that. SeKo Starcraft. Like and subscribe, and we will talk with you later.